Every time!
You're dead.
I'm not dead, I'm invisible. You're dead. And that really hurt.
Is this a game to you? Easy. He's back.
Gabriel. I love him.
Are we entertaining you?
Echo, calm down.
If you got something to say it.
L12, huh? Is that supposed to scare me?
It doesn't, because you don't know what we can do.
She's getting
I'll tell you
information out of
what.
him.
If I lose, you get the cabin back. If you lose, you help us train. Tell us what we need to know.
Need to know to kill my people.
What's gonna happen anyway? Are you gonna die with them when they come?
Theo would have loved seeing you get your ass kicked.
It's true though. They're sleeping outside.
Tell me about MCAP again.
Memory capture. It's not torture unless you fight it. And Theo did. Apparently, so did my mom.
Bellamy will too. I don't know what I'll do if I lose.
You won't. From now on, you want to bet something, you leave my bed out of it.
Good night, Echo.
Good night, Gabriel.
Yep.
I have to sleep outside. That was great. Octavia would have loved that.
Good night, Orlando.
You saved us from the fire that consumed the earth in the light of the ship.
Fire that consumed the earth, Prime Fire.
Just
One.
wanted to give you these. Fairly certain your body's in ketosis. Eat your greens.
You a doctor or something?
I am. So take the advice.
You won't pull it off because of what happened last time at Dev. They'll send more people.
They.
We.
I see.
Nice. Nice catch there.
We don't want to kill your people, okay? We just want to save ours. But the shepherd not understand that.
I told you not to say his name.
Sorry. I know a thing or two about worshipping false gods.
What did you just say?
I mean, no offense. Look, we all come from us.
Careful.
Okay, a ship brought us across the stars to escape a world on fire, largely thanks to people bastardizing the words of their gods. Would the shepherd that saved you condone torturing my friends, who did nothing to you? Would he condone sending a man as devoted to him as you to prison? No, men condone those things. Weak men follow their orders.
That's such a good
Enjoy your
line.
salad.
We don't kill anyone, you get your people and you get out.
She's gonna help them.
Best efforts. You know that in battle things can
Done.
go.
I got 4 years, 8 months, and 17 days to turn you into disciples. Get some rest. We start at dawn.
I'm so excited. I'm really loving the storyline on Skyring right now. So we got information about memory capture. They said it's not torture unless you resist it, and Octavia and Diyoza did. Bellamy probably will too. I'm guessing that's them going into your memories and like kind of like downloading them, or I don't know. I'm basing that kind of on like the Prime stuff. So like whoever's in charge or whoever needs them has like access to everything and just like knows everything about you. That is what I spit. That's why they know Bellamy and they know Gabriel and they know Echo as Geta and Clarke Wanheda. They probably got that from Octavia. Okay, that makes sense. So maybe all of their information goes into a database, and from there, no, I don't want to see a commercial for the 100 when I'm watching the 100. So maybe the memory goes into like a storage, like I don't know, like that's shared, so like information gets passed around or something easier. I don't know, but it's back. Oh, they're here.
Hey, Dev would be proud of you. You know I am. I go through those a year too. I wish all my trainees were as determined as you.
Hope with the short hair. There was someone in the trailer who I didn't know who it is. Now I know, and damn it, this is why I don't watch trailers. Oh, the season trailer, it has Hope in it, and I didn't know what was going on in that scene, and now that I see her with the short hair, it's her. Oh, damn it.
You go. I'm eating.
You're always eating. It must be hard to dedicate your whole life to something that may never come.
I didn't know anything else until I met all of you.
He's gonna miss us.
Of course I am.
So come with us.
We're at Sanctum. We're at some toxin immortal body snatchers. I'll stick with honor and duty.
Oh my god, this is it, guys.
It's a trap. Ghost mode now.
Nice shot.
Helmet. Oh, Echo got a bow. She killed the person.
Thank you. Suit up.
Oh no. She didn't want.
She had no choice, and you know it.
He didn't want them to... Oh no, he knew that person.
Orlando, we're sorry. It's time to go.
No. He knew that girl. Trained her, I'm guessing.
Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Don't betray him.
I have to save Bellamy.
Oh no. Oh, I thought she was gonna kill him.
This isn't the plan.
Plans change.
No.
If we leave them alive, he'll tell them everything.
Oh,
At a time, he has to go.
Echo, stop.
Be with us. Acting like our hostages leading us from the compound. That's the plan.
No, he won't. We're leaving him here.
No way. He's our friend.
Yes, but we are not his people. Drop your helmets.
Echo, this is wrong.
You want to stay? Or do you want the answers that are waiting for you?
Oh, God damn it, Echo, I liked you. I get why she's doing it, but no.
No.
Put yourself free. I am sorry.
Oh no. God damn it, Echo. Shit. I can't believe she did that. She's a spy. She's always been the spy. She's always been that ruthless character, the one that could shut off her emotions. But I mean, I feel so bad for him, and she killed all of them. Okay, my camera cut out, but oh my god, Echo. Her character just went back so many steps. I mean, I liked her. I get why she did it, but like, oh, I'm so frustrated with her right now. And I feel so bad for Orlando. Like, that broke my heart. Like, he, like, helped them, you know? And I get that his loyalty is still kind of to Bardo and the disciples, but still, man.
Where are my friends?
In the woods watching your back, no doubt.
Good
Yep.
guess. Not those friends.
They were on penance. They're not anymore. They managed to kill 5 more of my people. We found the graves along with the body of a disciple prisoner who apparently spent 5 years with them. He killed himself.
Damn it! Oh my god, all of this. Like, I love how they're doing it, all the timelines, like, to see such the big difference, but oh my god. Shit.
These things only work if you're willing to pull the trigger.
It seems our intel on you was correct. You're smart, brave, willing to risk your own life. Too bad you're not willing to risk the lives of your friends. Once she shoots me, kill her friends.
They know her. I think the memory capture has to be. They
Answer
must
questions
got that
voluntarily.
from Bellamy.
Or you can wake up connected to a machine that will extract everything we need to know. By the way, I'm going to serve the shepherd.
Good, I'm in time.
What are you doing?
Saving you? You can thank me after you get down!
Yes, Raven! Oh, she just killed more people. Oh.
Hey, it's okay.
Maybe she just stunned them?
I just killed 8 people. Nothing about that is okay. Now let's go find that wormhole and bring our friends home.
Take some more suits with you?
Penance. The map doesn't use names, only symbols. One seems to be offline, and one is Sanctum.
2 stars?
Yeah.
So that gives us a 1 in 4 chance.
We try them all. Pick one and enter the code.
It's showing me what symbols to touch.
Ooh, that's cool though.
No one has to do this.
I'd take more
Each
suits
decide
with
for
you.
yourselves.
Consider what happens when the dead disciples up there don't check in.
I'll send more. I'll stay to warn the others and protect Madi.
Who's going? Who's going? Who's going? Jordan, Raven.
Why not?
Is Gaia the only one staying? Take some suits with you.
What the hell? This planet sucks anyway.
Yes, Miller. Wait, Jackson. I'm scared with the time dilation thing. Like, she might accidentally be gone for much longer, or I don't know. Shit, that's not good. Power sequence and access confirmed. Power down. They're gonna turn it off. Shit. Does that mean they won't be able to make it back? Oh no, now no one's gonna be able to warn Sanctum. Shit.
Like this planet better, Miller?
Oh.
See, we'll try the next one.
Yeah, only one problem. We need an anomaly stone for that.
Now you're gonna have to find that. This is Namakura, I think it was called. God damn it. So, fuck. No! Oh, I hate it when they end things. Okay, so we've kind of left the Sanctum storyline, so this is getting more interesting to me because I much prefer this storyline, to be honest. So Gaia was supposed to stay and tell, like, Sanctum what's going on. Unfortunately, there's a disciple that blocked her path and then I think deactivated the Anomaly Stone, maybe, so I don't know if they're going to be able to get back to Sanctum without someone from Sanctum turning off the Anomaly. I don't know, but like the stone dropped, you know? So that's not good. Our group has been separated because we have, I'm thinking of like the original delinquents right now. Bellamy and Octavia, Bardo, Miller and Clarke, they're on the ice planet. And that leaves Murphy. Oh no, Raven's on that, but she wasn't technically one of the delinquents. And then Murphy is all alone, I think, in Sanctum. And Sanctum's gonna be taken over by Shade Hitta probably pretty soon. There's gonna be problems there. I don't know how our group is gonna get back there. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. They're on this planet. They're gonna have to look for an Anomaly Stone, punch in another code. But my worry is that they, like, the disciple turned Sanctum off or like deactivated, took it off the list so that they couldn't get back there. That's crazy. So time, I like that it kind of showed us the time moving, how it parallels to Skyring or Beta or Penance, I think they called it. So while they were doing all of that, all those years were passing, and it was 5 years, and then they left, and then we got to know what happened to Orlando, and that was just really, really sad. And I'm very upset with Echo for doing that. I get why she did it. I'm just really, really sad that that had to happen and that Orlando ended up killing himself. He helped them, you know. But I wasn't as attached to him as I was with Dev for some reason. But like, still, that's really sad, and I'm so mad at Echo because like they could have made it without killing someone, but like Hope killed the lady because she was about to kill Echo, and then after that Echo saw the look on his face and was like, but I mean, she could have given him the benefit of the doubt, you know. I don't know. So starting with the beginning of the episode, oh my god, that story got me. I did not expect it to. I didn't know what was going to happen. It got me emotional. I don't know why. I feel like I'm a lot softer this season than I was a couple seasons ago, where I get to make the cold, calculated decisions to like, yeah, this person needs to die, or like, this needs to happen. I don't know why. But Dev, like, it was so cute, and he was cute too. He and Hope were like, you know, he was like a big brother to her, almost like a father figure. And like, she didn't have to spend those 10 years alone. And then like, it was just funny. And it really gave me like, it really paralleled nicely with like Clarke and Madi, you know, their relationship. She found Madi when she was little and then trained her and then raised her kind of and helped her. And they were together. And I guess this is Hope's, like, it's a different version of that. Dev found Hope. She was hesitant at first to let him in. They got close. He trained her. And on his day when they were trying to get back, she hesitated. When I saw her hesitated, the first thing that came into my mind was hesitation is death, especially since she's with Echo right now. And Dev got stabbed because of it, and oh my god, it broke my heart. And then she had to leave him. Hope's been through so much. Like, she only lived with 2 people her entire life. They disappeared. Dev came, taught her how to fight and everything, and then she watched him die in front of her, which is just so sad. And then she left. It was a really sad story, and it just, like, it was a perfect little story, like, wrapped up in there, and I loved it. And then from there, we went on to seeing Echo, Hope, and Gabriel living together. I mean, they must be super close now. They're friends and everything. They spent 5 years together on this planet along with Orlando. And it took them a while to get Orlando to help them. And Hope learned that her mom was actually a terrorist, but like Gabriel said, freedom fighter, I guess, is a better word for that. But I guess it just depends on someone's point of view. I know she was in charge of the United Liberations Army, because I did go back last episode when I made this comment about, like, it's scary if our world ever gets to that point, and I wanted to see more about Diyoza and what she was fighting for, apparently the rights of the people. But the article that Raven pulled up, like, I actually went and, like, looked at it. But she learned more about her mom, I guess a little bit there. She didn't know that. Makes sense why her mom never wanted Hope to fight. She didn't want Hope to ever be in that type of position. They became friends. Echo getting beat by Orlando is funny, and after she had bet the cabin and they had to sleep outside, which I thought was hilarious. Hope's comment about how Octavia would have loved to see that. That was great. Yeah, she would have. The 5 years was finally up, and they went to pick up Orlando. The girl was going to kill Echo. Hope stopped her and killed the girl instead. Orlando must have known that girl. Echo realized that he had seen and that he knew the girl, made the cold-hearted decision to kill all of them and leave Orlando. That's such a cold-hearted decision. But from what we know of Echo, the cold-hearted as get a spy that would do whatever like it takes to save her people, or like the queen or Rowan or Asgetta. Like, it makes sense from her character a lot that she did that. I feel so bad for him. And then when they went to retrieve them, the disciples were like, your friends are gone. They jumped when it was the prisoner's time to be picked up, and that we found out that he killed himself and he even left a suicide note. That just breaks my heart. That's just really sad to me that like he was betrayed. And then at least Echo didn't kill him. I thought she was going to kill him, but like not killing him, like still, like he managed to get out and then killed himself. I get why she did it. I don't agree with it. I think they should have taken Orlando with them. I mean, it might have still been risky, but like, you know, you spend 5 years, or yeah, basically 5 years, more like 4 years with a person and get to know them. But we saw that he was still very much like he wants to go back to Bardo. They're like, you can come with us to Sanctum. He's like, nah, you know, especially Sanctum's not really a good planet either. But like he'd rather go back to his planet, or I think work again or whatever. So that kind of shows you that he's still very with his people in that sense. There's not much they could have done in that situation. I feel like if they had only killed that one and Echo had like taken the helmet somewhere, like dragged her body, taken the helmet off so Orlando didn't see that and not recognize the person, it would have been better. And then they could have taken him with them. But, you know, there's always that chance that he'd betray them. But still, like, oh, that pissed me off because we had so much development. Well, not that much development, but we've had quite a bit on Echo's character. And then tying back into, like, hesitation is death. Like, she knows sometimes hard choices have to be made in order to ensure her own survival. You know, it still hurts. Like, I expect that from a character like Echo, opposed to a character like Raven, which her choice really affected me and was crazy to me because that's just like not her character. She's always had, you know, she's always kind of been on her high horse with the whole morality thing and been like, I haven't done anything that I lose sleep over. Now she has. And we see her struggle with that in this episode. We even see her hallucinating Hatch when she opened the helmet thing. And then from that, she had to kill 8 disciples. I'm hoping she sunned them. But to be honest, in that situation, it's better if they're dead just because they're going to cause problems. But she killed the 8 disciples, and that's obviously going to affect her even more because now she's adding to her death toll. I mean, she's nowhere near Clarke, Bellamy, and Octavia, but still it's like affecting her. She put on the helmet, she found out more about the planets, and she's kind of leading them through this wormhole and everything. I totally think the group should have taken the suits off the disciples they killed and then gone into the anomaly. Definitely think they didn't think that through. That's what I would have done. Maybe because I know more about the suits, but like if Raven had all the information on her suit, then they're like, maybe we should get those suits too, you know? But, oh well. We didn't get like anything on Shadeheada in Sanctum, and I just feel like they could drop that storyline completely and I'd be okay with it. I'm just not that interested in that storyline anymore, just because like Raven's storyline overshadowed that so much. And now like my thing with Shadeheada was like when I thought maybe he was the person in the disciples or in that went into the anomaly or something, he was somehow the leader of whatever the new threat was going to be. I was interested in that, but he's just in Russell now. And the whole like one crew dividing and everything, I'm just like, we've kind of, I don't know. I'm much more interested in the anomaly storyline right now, and that's kind of what we got this episode, so we don't know anything about them. I guess we're gonna get more on like Sanctum stuff next episode, but they're not gonna know really what happened because, you know, Gaia was taken at the end of that. Like, I think they tried to shut down the anomaly from Sanctum side so they wouldn't be able to get back. And Gaia was taken. I don't know if the wormhole that was open was going to that planet too, where the group went, or if it was going back to Bardo and they just like took Gaia when they fell through. But the anomaly stone like collapsed, and that's not good. So they're gonna have to turn that back on somehow. First, they're gonna have to get there. I'm guessing they can get there for whatever planet the stop is before Sanctum. So like if they just go into the anomaly of the planet that the next stop is Sanctum, I guess they can go there instead of like, you know, having to punch in a code since the anomaly stone's not working. I don't know, maybe doing that got rid of the anomaly like for good, and I don't know what they're gonna do. We still have Murphy and Maury, Maddie and Jackson, Indra in Sanctum, so they're gonna have to work something out with all of that. So I feel like I feel like the storylines are being pulled. Like, finally, like, Clarke's storyline and Bellamy and Octavia's storyline is kind of, like, getting closer together. And I guess those are the main characters. It's finally coming together a little bit, but I still feel like, you know, there's the whole Sanctum problem. And there's just so many storylines. I'm like, don't know how they're going to wrap it all up. So I'm interested in that. We also got more information on the disciples. They kind of have levels. That's what their tattoos are. Now we know why Hope's tattoos disappeared when she got to Skyring. They were painted on by Dev, my heart. I don't know, I really loved his character, even though like he barely said anything and it was just like few scenes, but still like it tugged at my heartstrings. But also, you know, he trains. They seem very religious, kind of like Sanctum, but their religious revolves around the shepherd. Gabriel had an amazing line about men who stay and do nothing, follow orders and stuff, because sometimes you shouldn't follow your orders if they're morally wrong. I thought that was interesting that he said that. I'm going to have to look back and see what his words were because I didn't write them down. But I absolutely loved that line he said. And it reminds me of like Miller and Jackson when they were talking to Abby, or when Jackson was talking to Abby and she was like, said by every war criminal ever, you know, I was just following orders. Well, like that, I don't know why that reminded me, but yeah, sometimes following orders isn't the best thing. But so yeah, so we got this shepherd guy. So we have Anders, who's the head of the disciples, and then there's, I'm guessing, a different person who's the shepherd. And I'm gonna take a wild, crazy guess. Connigan, the guy who the bunker, maybe there's a relation to him in that. Maybe he left Earth before the fires, before Prime Fire, before the first apocalypse, but we saw him in Becca's flashback when they were like burning Becca at the stake. So maybe he was alive, and then you can't take her pod back up, no. So, like, I don't know. Never mind. Maybe that doesn't make sense. Unless, like, he had a different group that went into space. I don't know. I don't know who this shepherd could be. I'm interested in that. We also got information on how they knew Clarke was one Hedda, and how they had information on her, and how they knew to take Bellamy, and how they knew Echo was Asgetta, and that Gabriel is from Sanctum. They have a thing called memory capture, and I'm guessing that's just where they take out the memories, or like they like run the memories, and they have like information for their database, and they like basically know everything of everyone, which is crazy. But Hope said it doesn't hurt unless you resist, and she said Octavia apparently resisted, and Diyoza resisted. Bellamy's definitely going to resist. Anyone's probably going to resist. I'd resist that. I don't want people going through all the memories. But I'm guessing that's how they knew Echo was Asgetta, and how they knew Clarke's other name is One Hedda. I want to know more about that. I want to know more about this whole war for mankind, and like the last war mankind will ever have to fight, and why Clarke. I think they were just like bullshitting Clarke with that. They were just like, yeah, we just need you, because it did say armed and dangerous. So I think they want her memories. If they know she had the flame, maybe they need something from like one of the past commanders' memories, or from Becca's memories. That would be interesting. But then why wouldn't they go for like Madi or someone else? Also, if they're doing this memory thing, maybe they have been keeping tabs on Sanctum, because Gabriel said no one who's ever gone to the anomaly came back. Maybe they ended up in the prison planet, and then maybe some of them got picked up by Bardo, and then they got memory capture done on them, and I don't know. And then at the end, when they went to the next planet, which Raven just picked, turns out it's an ice planet. Is there people there? Who knows? I don't know why you would have a transit stop there if there wasn't people. Why would they have a transit stop in Sanctum either if they would never go there? I'm curious on all of this. Maybe the system was in place first and the people in Bardo just picked, like, you know, the planets that they need. But they're in the ice planet. They're going to have to find an anomaly stone somewhere on that planet to get them to a different planet and hopefully find out where to go from there. I'm guessing they might not stop at the garden or Skyring or whatever. I get they might accidentally just jump to Bardo from the bat, and then from there they'll group up with the rest. But I think I know one thing that's gonna happen because I saw it in the trailer. Because I recognize Hope now with the short hair. I saw her in the trailer, and then someone in the comments said something about, like, if you look closely at that scene. So I think something's going to happen. I don't know. Oh, thank you. Also, I wanted to say thank you for everyone who commented in the last video or any of my videos. It means a lot. I love reading comments, and I just love knowing what other people are thinking and stuff like that. No spoilers if you know what's going to happen next episode or in the show, or if anything gets leaked, just don't tell me. I don't want to know. But yeah, so it was a pretty good episode. I actually enjoyed it. I really did enjoy the whole Dev and Hope part of this episode, though. I absolutely love that. I can't wait to go on Instagram and look at people, hopefully, who have edited that stuff. But yeah, so I don't know what's going to happen with Sanctum. Not really that into that storyline right now. But the whole anomaly thing I'm really into right now, especially the Hope, Echo, and Gabriel stuff. I'm loving that stuff. So definitely interested in what's going to happen next. I was right about the garden, and it said 3 maidens that guard them. I thought they were nymphs or minor goddesses. I don't remember. I'm going to go read that story again. But, you know, they guarded the golden apples and all of that, and then, like, the flowers and the yellow flowers instead of, like, golden apples, and Hope named them Heracles. Or Heracles. I know Hera's in it, but like Hercules, but the Greek way of saying it, not the Roman way, which Disney did mess up on, and they just messed up that story entirely. But anyways, the mythology nerd in me was really happy to see that. So I did enjoy this episode a lot better than episode 3, and I'm interested in seeing what's going to happen with Clarke, Miller, Nyla, and Jordan and Raven now on this other planet. I'm guessing the anomaly stone's not going to be too far away from them, just because of it's not too far away from the anomaly in Sanctum, and it's not too far away from, like, where they came up in Skyring or Beta. Like, the anomaly was close by. Like, it's not too far away, but they're gonna have to go find it, unfortunately. But definitely enjoyed the episode. Excited to see what's gonna happen next. Rest in peace, Dev and Orlando. That was really sad. I feel like because maybe it's the last season, I'm more emotional of the show. Because, like, usually I might not be as emotional. I don't know. I get emotional sometimes. Other times I'm like Echo, cold, calculated. Like, I don't care anything. Like, what needs to be done, and that's it. Just my moods are very different sometimes. Anyways, definitely excited to see what's going to happen next. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe if you want. And I will see you for the next episode of The 100. Bye, guys.